Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and today we're going to be taking a look at Royal Piano Keys. So this is the way the module looks, and it has a little, the way that you can tell Royal Piano Keys from other modules is the fact that it has a series of desserts present on the top here, has a little crown, and has a pink background. And also the piano keys look a tad different. But those are the key distinctions here. So, you are one of many knights serving for the Princess of Sweets in the country, and today it is your turn to serve her. For the main part, you must fulfill her two desires: food and entertainment. That is the whole catch for this premise with the module here. And we're going to refer to the instructions below if you don't want to get your head chopped off. So now, the catch with food. The offerings for food are the ones displayed on the screen in the module here. We have the left, middle, and right side of it. But you know one thing for sure. Despite the abundance of sweets in the kingdom, the princess actually likes those ball-shaped snacks filled with minced octopus and other stuff referred to her as takoyaki. And for those of you who are not familiar with how takoyakis look, they're these guys. And there actually is one present on the module up here in the left. So we're going to simply trade out a series of these sweets for the takoyakis. And your job is to yell at the knights to change the food given until they are all takoyakis, and pressing the food given changes it. However, if you accidentally tell the knights to change takoyakis into something else, instead, they will all be confused and not change it, leaving a strike on your own fatal mistake. So, one of the things that I'm going to do before we start changing these into takoyakis, which we're not going to change this one, otherwise we will receive a strike, is I'm going to actually note down that we need to keep track of how many times we change the food, because this actually does come later on. So let's change the takoyakis first. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times to takoyaki, so 4 times. So then we have 1 time. So we're going to do add 4 plus 1, giving us 5. So now for the entertainment. So now that we have takoyakis present on the entire module here, all 3 of these guys are takoyakis, the amounts do matter later on. But for right now, as long as they are takoyakis, that's what matters. We're going to keep track. We kept track of the amount of times we changed the food, and it is in the range of 4 to 7 times. So, and now we're going to be playing some entertainment for the princess. But fortunately, she only demands a piano performance this time. Still, she is quite annoyed on how long it took the offerings to arrive. How annoyed she is can determine by how many times you had to change the food. If you had to change the food 0 to 3 times, she is pretty calm. 4 to 7, she's currently pouting. 8 to 11, she is really annoyed. 12 to 15, she's very mad, probably furious at that point. And the ranges are all inclusive, so there's 0 to 3, 4 to 7, yada yada yada. So as of right now, she is currently pouting. We'll write that down. And to have her calm down, you must do your best playing the piano to her. The melody she's currently in the mood for is based on the number of takoyakis offered. So currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 takoyakis. So there's 11 takoyakis. And now, if the number of takoyakis in the leftmost set are larger than the other two, that is not true. If the total sum of the takoyaki ranges are from 6 to 9 inclusive, nope. If the total number of takoyakis in the middle is the set, if in the middle set is less than 3, it is not, it is 5. If the sum of the middle and rightmost set of takoyakis is larger than 8, let's count that. So we have 5 here, 5 takoyakis, plus 4, which gives us 9. So it is indeed greater than 8. Then we're going to be playing Shiny Smiley Story. We're going to go down here, highlight Shiny Smiley Story. And now, one of the key things that we must pay attention to is we need to pay attention to the slashes here, because this is not something you are normally used to on a normal piano keys module. You're used to just playing a sequence of a couple notes, but it ultimately determines, ultimately how much you're playing is determined by the princess's mood. And of course, if she's calm, only one measure is needed, and each of these slashes refer to one measure. Slash ends the measure, ends the measure, and ends the measure. There will always be 3 slashes representing 4 measures. So, if she's calm, only one measure is needed. If she pouts, which she is currently pouting right now, you will have to play 2 measures. If she's annoyed, 3 measures. If she's mad, 4 measures to completely satisfy her. So, now that we know what we need to do, let's simply start inputting the keys to the module. So we need to play Shiny Smiley Story, and we need to do 2 measures. So we're going to be doing this right here and this. We're going to be doing all that right there. And of course, there is a guide of how to play the keys. Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Alpha, Bravo, similar to normal piano keys. And that's what we're going to be doing. And it provides you the Charlie sharps, Delta sharps, and the flats. Alright, so we're going to be playing Delta sharp. And of course, the speed does not matter. The speed is just, as long as you get the notes right, that's all we care about. And obviously, you should know this by heart, but playing a wrong key will also result in a strike, but the princess would insist you continue it instead, starting from where your mistake was. Keep that in mind. If we happen to make a mistake at all on lines, we simply do not reset the entire thing, but rather we continue going. So we're going to do Delta sharp, Foxtrot, Golf, Golf sharp, Delta sharp, Alpha sharp. Now what happens if I accidentally hit Alpha? That gives us a strike. However, if we happen to hit, for example, Delta sharp as our starting number, that will also give us a strike. So we need to go from Alpha sharp, then Golf sharp, then Golf sharp, then Alpha sharp, and then lastly, to end it off, Charlie. And just like that, it's a solved module. Now let's take a look at another example. This module is pretty straightforward, but probably the trickiest part is making sure that you actually keep track of how many times you change the food. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to change it once, two times so far. 1, 2, 3 times. So 2 plus 3 is 5. And then lastly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So 5 plus 5 is 10. So we currently had to change the food 11 times. So she's really annoyed. So we're going to be playing 3 measures now, as you would suspect. 3 measures, because we need to calm her down. So, what exactly notes are we going to be playing? Or what theme are we going to be playing, rather? So if the number of takoyakis in the leftmost set are larger than the other two, nope, it's not. The middle set is the largest. If the total sum of takoyakis range from 6 to 9 inclusive, let's find out. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It does indeed. So we're going to be playing a town with an ocean's view. We're going to be playing a town with an ocean's view, and the first 3 measures. And of course, it gives me a very long one there. So let's begin. So we have Bravo, Golf, Bravo, Foxtrot, Sharp. Okay. Then Bravo, Echo, Echo, Delta, Charlie, Delta. And now for the long part. So we have Golf, Alpha, Charlie, Echo, Golf, Foxtrot, Sharp, then Delta, Bravo, and finally Alpha. Alright, and let's go over one more example and see what else we can. So, already conveniently, we already have one of the takoyakis present, so let's see what other changes we need to do. Once, so 1 time so far. Oh, 2. So we only had 2 changes, so she's actually very calm right now. 0 to 3 times, she is pretty calm. So that means that we're going to be playing only 1 measure, so that's actually perfect. So if the number of takoyakis in the leftmost set are larger than the other 2, no, they are not. It's 4, 5, 5, quite a few takoyakis. The total sum of the takoyaki range from 6 to 9, I can already tell you that's a no, because 5 plus 5 is 10. That's already well above that range. If the number of the takoyakis in the middle set is less than 3, nope, it's 5. If the sum of the middle and right sets of the takoyakis is larger than 8, yes it is. 5 plus 5 is 10, so this rule happens to be true. So we're going to be playing Shiny Smiley Story again, because the sum of the middle and the rightmost are greater than 8. So we're only going to be doing 1 measure of it, though, so that's rather quite convenient. So we're going to do Delta Sharp, Foxtrot, Golf, Golf Sharp, Delta Sharp, Alpha Sharp, and lastly Golf Sharp. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.